thank you everyone for being here. I was part of the jury for best use of technology in research, and it was a fairly challenging jury to be a part of. We had a lot of ups and downs, which we'll tell you about. But before that, some of the entries, the three finalists that we chose they had to meet our criteria of reduced time to action, something which is scalable, something which is which could be used continually, and something which would really create impact. So I'm glad to say that we were able to find three such entries who did that. The names are already out. One such entry is using a modified research and analysis methodology to spot ideas from end to end and size them for product innovation. Another idea was to use a billing software to extract real-time sales data and insights based on that. And the third one was to use crawlers on e-commerce portals and extract data on competition, on pricing, and on the brands from that. All of these entries are game changers in the field of research. In fact, in the last 2 years over COVID, we have had a number of innovations around these specific areas, and glad to see that these are now being put into shape, into practice in India. In terms of improvement areas, I could name a few. Number one, we got a lot of entries from companies who were actually using innovation created by other people, and we weren't sure whether that would qualify or not, but it does provide impact. They are innovations using technology, so we decided to consider them. But I would encourage in future years participants to actually showcase more of what they're developing and how that can be used by multiple agencies. We did see a lot of entries, interesting entries around data collection, around some new methodologies, but we were a bit surprised that there were fewer entries than we expected around AI, machine learning, some of the newer cutting edge technologies that are being used in research. And it would be nice to have such entries going forward for the benefit of the research community.
There are a lot of entries were there where I think in the changing times where technology is really, really important, people have done some fantastic job. And when we're finalizing few entries, I think I'm glad I was part of this very extensive selection of process, as well as the very esteemed jury who was part of it. I think few of them having the lenses of judging any entry from the business aspect or the kind of outcome point of view. And few of them actually were judging purely the kind of technology have been used or have been deployed. Like few of the jury members have also suggested that you are looking for some kind of a cutting edge technology, which is something like very fresh, very, very innovative in ideation. And also actually it can be scalable in nature actually to use in the future. I think we were looking for some of the entries which actually can position their organization or maybe their work on the global scale. It's a wonderful platform actually where we can come and you can say around the area of research, around the area of your work, actually how you can showcase that, how technology is helping you. And few of the entries where actually we have zeroed down were around the areas of actually how brands are using those technologies into marketing. Few of the entries were around certain areas where they have used someone else's solution and they have borrowed into the game. And they were further building up the scale due to the COVID kind of an opportunity has been given where they can reach out to them on the e-com platform or by the web or by the mobile apps and something. So I think we had finally 3 entries and we are all aware of them. One was fresh into the in the idea of actually how actually you can have multiple ideas basis on the response from the consumers, basis on the kind of sentiments are coming from the social media or response to the complete product. Another entry was there, which was completely a platform based where you have the bills or the e-com aggregator platforms available for you, where you have the receipts from the retailers and actually you can give the insights on the consumer buying. There was another entry which was quite interesting, which talks about how actually you can look into the e-commerce data, how the people are filling up the baskets and actually how you can position your products into it. I think this was interesting. But having said so, we were looking for the outcome, we were looking for the innovation, the complexity. And yeah, and I think we found few. There was one time actually where the jury members were deciding that in the terms of pure, not the outcome, but the use of technology, which the award category is, do we really have anything actually which we can recommend for the winner? And just to have the right answers to it. And we were so honest to the kind of entry, the visibility of the kind of award entries have been done. We have done a second round of selection as well, where we have asked certain finalists to come again and present us, so actually we can have the right decision towards the right contender for this award, which is very complex in nature. People have mentioned just one observation maybe. I think there are many of the entries which have mentioned AI and ML, but when we dwell into the kind of or we have dig down deeper, we have tried to understand what the kind of objective of this whole solution was, or maybe the kind of product was. It was normal, either the visualization product or some bit of kind of regression modeling or modeling. When somebody is really talking about the AI ML, we are very keen and eager to see that kind of work to be done and published in the market. But we are happy that we could find out a worthy winner out of them, and the entries were really wonderful. Loved them, spending time on reading the entries, then debating with my peer jury members, and finally coming out a fantastic winner. So congratulations to the winners, and each and every entry is the winner in this times. Thank you.